I am African American.
I'm American.
I am American.
I'm an American.
I'm American.
I'm African American.
I'm American.
I'm American.
We are American.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hatcher, and I am the Head of Programs and Education at the Mathers Museum of World Cultures, which is located in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana at Indiana University. So the Mathers Museum of World Cultures is a museum dedicated to helping people understand the similarities and differences between cultures and across different populations of people. And we do it in a couple of different ways. Sometimes we use history, sometimes we use anthropology, sometimes we use folklore, but the common thread that we use are objects, because we believe that the things people make and use can help us understand one another better. So this crib is from Pakistan, and this style of enamel work is called Jandi, and Jandi is a style of decoration associated with the Sindhi people. And it's done with crayons that are made out of a substance called lac, which comes from bugs, which I find absolutely fascinating. Here we have a couple of different objects that have to do with that transition from being a teenager to being a grown-up. In American culture, at the end of high school, we do a ceremony called graduation. And people wear these robes and these hats called mortarboards. And at the end you throw your hat off in celebration. But this is very, very American. In other parts of the world, there's other sorts of objects that show that you've made that transition from being a child to being a grown-up. In parts of West Africa, they use these things called helmet masks or sowe masks. And these are associated with the Sunday societies, which are groups of women that have very particular knowledge, and you have to be initiated into that society to really be a true woman. Since culture encompasses not just the things that people make and the things that people believe, but also the ways that we behave, you can do a lot of different things at the Mathers Museum. You can visit our exhibits and engage in kind of a traditional museum experience, but you can also come to salsa or tango lessons. You can watch movies or watch musical performances. You can also engage in some making. We regularly do craft activities with children, and we also do things like storytelling hours or workshops with people who have Alzheimer's or other special needs. So sometimes it's hard to think about why we need to understand other people, but I think that the reason that it's most important is because we are all the same at some level. We're all human beings, and we're trying to, live our lives. The way that we live our lives can be very different in Morocco compared to how it is here in Bloomington, Indiana. But when you boil it all down, we're trying to take care of ourselves, we're trying to take care of our families, we're trying to take care of our planet. And so when you stop and think about those things that we share, I think that those are more important than the things that make us different. So in our museum, we collect things from everyday life, which means dishes that you eat out of, things that you use to cook with, normal clothes, and also things that are very special, like wedding dresses or important jewelry. If you were to start a museum about Morocco, what would you put in it?